Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make crock pot chicken and dumplings. Found this on the internet, but I'm going to just slightly change it to my specifications. We're going to start off with some diced up onions, a whole large onion diced. That goes in the crock pot first. And then it calls for chicken breasts, but since I like dark meat better, I've chosen to use chicken thighs that I deboned. I also soak them overnight in a salt and water brine. And then we have two 10.5 ounce cans of soup, 1 cream of chicken and 1 cream of celery, to which I added about 1.5 tablespoons of sage, or poultry seasoning if you have that, garlic powder, onion powder, crushed red pepper flakes, and white pepper, and a little bit of coarse ground black pepper. That's going to go on top of the chicken. So onion in the crock pot first, and that's going to go on high. And there we go. The onions in the crock pot. Completely covering the bottom with that. And then our chicken breasts are going in. On top of that, chicken thighs for me. You can do whatever you want with yours, but I like the dark meat. Okay. I used 6 thighs today, just because that's what I had in my freezer. And like I said, I'd soaked them overnight in a salt brine, so I didn't put any seasoning on these whatsoever. And then I just deboned them, took the skin off. Got all that in there. All little extra bits and pieces. There we go. Okay, that's that. Does that look okay? Now, this is my soup, the 2 cans of cream of chicken and cream of celery that I've added all my seasonings to, and the only thing I left out was parsley. Didn't have any. I thought, I can always add it later, or I don't need it. I'm going to cover that over all the chicken. So there we go, pouring that in there. Yep. Give that a nice little spread around so it covers everything up. Looks good. And you can also taste that cold soup and seasoning mixture to make sure you have exactly enough of everything that you want in there already. Okay? Just to make sure it's just the way you like it. Like I said, mine's gonna have a little kick to it because I did add some crushed red pepper flakes and some black peppercorn, which the recipe called for. And I also added white pepper because I like to put white pepper on my chicken. And white pepper, they say, is the hottest pepper, but we'll see what happens. But this has a nice little kick to it. I really like it. So I think it's going to be happy with that. It should turn out real, real good. Okay, and of course the slow cooker is on high. And on top of this, we're going to add 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth. Just like that. And we're going to cover that puppy up, and that cooks for 5 hours on high. After 5 hours, we're going to add some thawed pea and carrot mixture, or today I'm going to use corn and green bean and carrot mixture in mine. And I'm going to, for the dumplings, instead of making them from scratch, we're going to use this easy can of Pillsbury biscuits. And they just say make sure you roll them out real thin, slice them thin, because they puff up pretty much in the slow cooker when you're done. But we'll get to that later. I'll do a second video to show you the ending of that. Anyway, let that cook for 5 hours. Here we go.